But looking at Embiid, looking at Jokic, if you had a choice, which one would you go with? Jokic or Embiid?
Hands down, I would take Jokic. I mean, there's even no question. I look at the effort that he puts into the game, how he gets back on defense, his effort on the floor, what he does on the floor. I would take him without a second thought.
No second thought whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Okay.
He's inside, he's outside, he passes, he rebounds, he's just a solid player for me.
Looking at Embiid, I mean, Mark Jackson talked about Joel Embiid. He said, if this guy stays healthy, he could be an all-time great center. You've been around this game a long time. Do you see all-time great center when you talk about Joel Embiid?
I do. I think he will be one of the all-time great centers. I don't think he'll be the all-time great center because it's going to be hard for anybody to top Bill Russell in my book. But I think he's got potential, and he's just got it's parts of his game he's got to work on. There were times when he looked great out on the floor, and then there were times that he looks like a dog, and I don't like that.
Okay. And you talked about him looking like a dog. There were, he had some health issues in terms of upper respiratory infection. He was ill at times throughout the course of this series.
I'll take that statement back because that is what was going on. He looked like he looked because the way his health was at that moment. He was not feeling well. I only say that if you've got the heart of a champion, you find a way to overcome. I remember Michael Jordan going into a series and just having one of the greatest games of his life, winning the championship, being sick. So I know how it is when I've played and I've been sick. I've always picked it up and said, hey, I've got to focus even harder because of this.
Right. And I look at Embiid, and I saw a guy, he was sick, but also saw a guy, unfortunately, his body language was just slightly off. I mean, I think it affected the team. Did you see that?
I saw the very same thing, and that may be why I'm saying and being as harsh as I am and saying that I thought he looked really bad. I think that's what it is, his body language, his hustle back on defense after he shot a shot, the effort that he put in a game. Those are the things that make me feel like I feel when I think of Joel Embiid. But before the playoffs, I said, hey, man, this guy is the best thing since sliced bread. And after that, I'm like, well, maybe not, because I don't know if he's got the heart of a champion yet. And he's still a young guy, and it may take a while. But you're in the NBA playoffs. You've got to give up more than what he gave.